Hello, JayborinoPlays here. Welcome back. It's Pit Lord, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3. We're on Chapter 2, The Castle on the Hill. Reminder, this is only 2 chapters, so this will be the end, unfortunately. This is a cool campaign. I'd love to see more of it eventually. I don't know if any is planned, though. Gorbek's cut deeper into the lands of the humans. His new orc servants followed him. The demon hoped to bring more terrible sacrifices, and with enough sacrifices performed, he could refill his army with more dark creatures. And today, fellow citizens, we cleanse our country of this vermin. Just kidding. Oh, right into it. All right. Let's stay together, please. Go get them. Okay, we got some Blood Maw warlocks. Let's get some demons out. Cool, nice. And we got a Blood Fiend. Take these guys out. Human troops will keep coming after us as long as the castle on the hill stands. Master, we must destroy it. Okay, so we got a little base area here. We also have some workers, but seemingly no... Oh, nice. We got the Forest Troll High Priest.
What trickery is this?
You can use your Raider's Ensnare ability to take villagers under your control. At least one of your combat units must stay near the captured villagers for them to stay obedient. Why would we want to do that?
What do you want?
So I'm thinking we should just set the base up here.
What is your feeble request?
I've got enough money that I could... Oh, I can't build here even if I wanted to. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to leave these on the ground, and then we got to look around a little bit first.
Pitiful.
Scroll of Restoration we don't need. You know what? I will keep the Scroll of Restoration. So we have limited numbers of units and nowhere to set up a base right now. So we have to look around. And then we'll figure out where we want to go. I can't break out more units, unfortunately. Luckily, our hero is quite strong, so... Okay, so just random towers. Maybe we should just... use our hero and the Infernals to just slowly wipe these out. I don't know what the purpose would be. Okay, I see, and then they send extra defenders. So let's just back up. We don't need to attack up there just yet. That might be where the castle is. I'm not sure, so let's check this. As long as the castle on the hill stands, the enemy will continue struggling. Destroy the castle in order to slaughter villagers undisturbed. And then we have an undiscovered quest as well. Zap them? I think that does do friendly fire. All right, let's stomp them. That self-heals us as well, which is quite nice.
What you want?
Interesting. Okay. I'm kind of keep using this smear ability because it also heals our Infernal, which is super solid. Nice. Getting levels. Let's level up Hate Ray so that it does more damage. 160. I guess that's good, right? Because we explored the last map, we have access to... Well, we just have more stats, which is nice. I think I just need to pick a direction and figure out where we can find a gold mine, right? Looks like there's stuff all over the ground here, which is nice. We could probably do a lot of this exclusively with our hero and get him leveled up pretty fast while we pick up this stuff. The thing is, it kind of seems like there's not going to be a place to get our... to get a gold mine. It's going to be more about just collecting from the town. Looks like I can destroy the city buildings. I'm not sure for what purpose I would do that. There's like a whole area down there in the town. Again, there's a couple different ways to go here. Smear. Smash. Then it just does like, yeah, just a straight up amount of... Yeah, that definitely hurts our Infernal, but that's okay. We'll get another one out soon enough, and he's fine. More concerned about his mana over time. We got the Scroll of Restoration as well.
You fail to amuse.
Ha! They're barely resisting. Might as well start the preparations for the ritual. What are the preparations for the ritual? Alright, we got like a whole group here. Let's move these units in. Okay, right there. Place big pillars of stone around the city. Drag the weaklings to them and smear their blood on the surfaces of the monuments. An appetizer. You've caught the town's guard by surprise. The streets and houses are full with people. Capture and sacrifice the villagers. By doing so, you will empower your forces. Okay. So we get the Monument of Domination. Defensive structure. Has ability to restore health and mana of friendly units. Requires sacrifice to operate effectively. That's very intriguing. I think I'm going to back these units out here.
What trickery is this?
Go down a smear. That won't kill him, though, I don't think. Yeah. You just come on over here. Give me an inner fire, and then just heal him. Yeah, let's just level up hate rate completely. And then we've got a bunch of civilians here, so we should be able to sacrifice all of those. It's just, I want to set up a base, but I don't know where I can do that. So let's call in our Infernal. Do a smear right here. Okay, we got to be careful, because we can lose our peons here. I only need 1 or 2 of these to, to survive, and they'll be fine. Okay, how you doing over here? Fine, I think. All right, so Infernal, I'm just going to have you just keep attacking this. You come on over here and heal Grubix. Okay, I want to be careful I don't accidentally kill these civilians, so attack this and this. It's almost strength +2. Fine. It looked like there was buildable terrain over there, by the way, which is super solid. So let's clump all our stuff up. We can use the Scroll of Restoration, get some mana back as well. So do this. I guess I'll pick up the gauntlets again, and there was like a +4 something.
Tremble before me.
Okay, so they will continue to attack me as was advertised. So we want to get in here. Destroy, destroy. And then I don't want to kill these people. I want to set up those monuments. Monuments of Domination. Why don't we come on over here and set some of these up? Because there's buildable terrain right there. And I don't want to necessarily kill these civilians. So I think I'm just going to back out here, because again, we want to we want to sacrifice them. Oh, this is cool how these build. I like that quite a bit. That's really interesting. Okay, so let's hang out for a bit. I could set up my town hall here. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start sacrificing these civilians. So we need to use Ensnare on the raiders, and then drag them to the monuments. We'll see how that goes. These guys have pillage, so we can use them to get some stuff. See, this is where I might want to set up like a barracks just so we can start getting more units. Okay, let's pick this up. Pick it up. Okay, so then let's get our last... Oh, it's not our last level, actually. Let's drop the gauntlets and then go pick up a... Is there a barracks? Pick up the tiny barrack. You know what? We're going to be supply blocked in any case. I guess we could put the Great Hall down here. We'd have to get rid of the civilians first. Okay, so we're just going to sit here. We're going to defend for a while. And then let's try this. So if we ensnare and ensnare... So then they come under our control. Don't kill them, though. So if we send them to the monuments... Sacrifices a target friendly unit to convert its hit points into mana. Got it. Okay, cool. Inferno Smash. Let me just kill this hero over and over to get some more levels on our guy. Okay, they're attacking us down here also. Wait, quick, do this. And then heal us. I'm gonna move down here. I think I just maybe did this in the wrong order. I don't know. Gotta be careful I don't kill the civilians. I need to find an enemy base and like set up an actual base. That's kind of the... I think that's gonna be the key here. We can always come back and lead the civilians back separately. Almost definitely. So maybe let's go find an enemy base. Let's do that first. Let's zap them. So we're basically losing all of our stuff here. So I'm holding the tiny town hall, right? So we can, once we find a gold mine, we can always come back. But we're gonna need Grubix probably to do this himself. And I don't have any more See, so what it does is, yeah, replenishes light. So it's kind of like an obsidian statue, but it needs mana to do it, and you can only give it mana by using dark ritual. Let's try, like, what about up here? Let's try up in this other area. We'll leave these civilians alive. I got plenty of money, so it's really just if there was more buildable space, it should be relatively simple for me to get set up. Okay, we got this whole area here. Let's back up, attack, keep the casters kind of in the back. Okay, and then constantly using smear. I'm going to get this guy up here to attack the towers. Keep my other units in the back. Mana pot is actually quite good. Okay, and then attack here, here, and here. These are fortified, so you guys aren't doing any extra damage or anything like that. So y'all just kind of stay back for now. Okay, pick up the town hall. I guess you can heal me. Interesting. Well, he's got a little mana here, so I could always back up to this. I think the key would have been to try to find the gold mine first. I would have thought maybe checking down here. I could also just run by this stuff. Let's do that. What if we just ran, like, to the upper right or to the bottom right? I mean, this is closer. Maybe I should try. I really can't afford to take the time to look. I think I've just got to make a run for it. Avoid this stuff. We could pick up more resources at least. All right. Now, obviously, if our other guys die, or if our workers die rather, that's okay because we can get them built back up. Yeah, let's just get out of the city. I found an enemy base. That's a big deal, actually. Peons, you got to stay back here.
What trickery is this?
You got enough for an inner fire? No. So we're gonna do this.
Direct me.
Let's try this.
What trickery?
There's a mine here. That's huge. It's just that easy. Okay, you guys move on in. Give me a demon. One of you, and then we're gonna unholy frenzy our hero. Keep zapping him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're clearing him out pretty fast. You just move on in and go for the towers. Gotta kill these towers quickly. Let's just move on in. You know what? These guys have pillage. Go ahead and attack something.
What is your feeble request?
Okay, and then here. Does this work on buildings? Yeah, it does. Okay, one more building here. You gotta stay back because you're kind of important here. Okay, I'm gonna move you all the way in, and then we got Grubix here. Smash this guy.
Yes, War Chief.
Just gotta take care of this one guy. Okay, very nice.
What trickery is this?
So unfortunately, I just have to sit here and wait. We're gonna use smear. There we go. Gotta very slowly wipe this base out. These guys doing their best, getting kills. We are level 10, which is, you know, big deal. I wish this guy would just heal himself, honestly.
What trickery is this?
Yeah, just stay back here, buddy. Okay, get a smear here. There we go. And then we got another barracks that's not actively building anything. So I think we've got him. I obviously need to get set up here sooner rather than later. Okay, so you just start attacking this. You guys go. Yeah, just all the damage needs to go onto the town hall. Whereas these guys are gonna attack here. If they come and attack me again, we should be okay. What can I build in this base while we're here? Is let's get some burrows going. That's all for later. And then we can always go back and forth and pick up the extra treasure. And then we'll have a base set up, and then we should be able to wipe this stuff out. This is also one base down. We know the paladin will continue to attack us, so now it's just gonna be a slow crawl to get our base set up here while surviving. I think Grubbix can handle the enemy attacks pretty simply himself. I just need to get some grunts out so that they can attack these buildings. Pillage will be a lifesaver.
Who'd you want to kill?
But again, the sooner the better. Yeah, give me some inner fire, please.
What did your feeble
Okay, now we need the infernal. Alright, and then here's that extra enemy attack. You guys are just gonna run. And we're just gonna let Grubbix handle this for the most part.
You failed. What trickery is this?
Okay, and then smear him. There we go, and then we're gonna throw down our Great Hall. Perfect.
What a foolish ploy. Pitiful.
Perfect. Okay. So this base is pretty much gone. You can turn heal back on now. Are you stuck? No, you're not. Okay, good. So what I'm gonna have to do, let's drop some of these extra items down, and then we're gonna go start ferrying units back and forth.
You failed to amuse me.
Right? And then the Infernal can keep doing its thing. So all the way back in the middle of the map, we know is what we're looking for here.
We're complete.
I don't know if this was the way that maybe we were intended to work on this. I don't know. I'm gonna get an altar, and then I'm gonna start getting and then let's get a voodoo lounge so we can sell extra
What
items.
is your feeble request?
We are being chased, and I think that's fine. We can kind of, wild goose chase it a little bit. The Infernals last for quite some time. We got this whole group here. I mean, we can build the towers out in the middle of the map for later.
I bring darkness.
So we got War Mill, Barracks, Burrow.
Pitiful.
Okay, and then I'm going to run back to the base. By that time, we might have enough mana and for another Inferno. I'm not sure. We'll see.
What you want? Who'd you want to kill?
I guess it wouldn't hurt to just get another Barracks. I need a Stronghold.
Yes.
Yeah, having 2 Barracks certainly wouldn't hurt. Okay, let's go Stronghold so we can get our casters, because we know those are extremely strong. Alright, they're not building another hero or anything like that.
You want axe? I do it.
Okay, so let's go Invitation. We're gonna need a lot of,
How can I help? What is your feeble request?
zap them.
What you want?
We're gonna need a boatload of, oh, he's leveling up. I don't like that one bit. He's only level 3 right now, though. We're gonna need a boatload of, raiders so that we can net these guys and bring them into our base. Alternatively, yeah, I think we just build the ritual sites near them instead, so we don't have to escort them back constantly. Okay, and then come on over here, destroy this so we can set up our own war mill. All right. And then you. There's really nothing else to build, I think, at this point. Okay, so war mill here. Burrow. Let's go another barracks. You guys go for lumber.
We're complete. What is your feeble?
Pick your items back up, buddy.
I bring darkness. We're complete.
All right. Now we can start getting some watchtowers out, and we will be defended, and then we can start moving out. But again, we're not quite there yet. We know what kind of stuff they're attacking us with, and that's fine. Troll regeneration. Can I build trolls? We're going to find out if we can build trolls.
What trickery is this?
All right, so we need grunts. They've got pillage, actually, so let's not attack here.
Yes, Lord Chief. Who'd you want to kill?
Again, we're going to claw our way out of this situation. But we're looking good. So, where's the closest group of civilians should be in this location, and we're going to work our way down. So, again, this is more about getting these grunts out, and then just have them start attacking. Then we're going to need bestiaries. Let's see. So is anyone actually, do I have any idle workers? No, I don't. We're okay on lumber right now, and there were plenty of resources around the area to help us, that's for sure. Okay, so let's grab our ritual site. It looks like everything's pretty much fully upgraded already. Yeah, like I can get reinforced defenses, but that's about it. Everything else we've got. We won't have any of these units, so I don't see a point in getting that. Okay, good. So these guys will slowly but surely wipe out all of these buildings, and I'll even queue it up so that they slowly work their way through it. Okay, so we'll get our group of casters out soon enough. I do like how I've got this single high priest. We'll see if maybe at the ritual site we can get more, but I'm doubtful of it. And I think what I'll do is even get a second ritual site as well. Then get back on the lumber. Get a few more guys on lumber. I don't think I'm going to need the fortress for anything, but I don't know. Give me another Infernal. Smash. Oh yeah, we're good now. Oh yeah, we're good now. Okay, that's queued up separately. He's going to it now. Let's see it. Okay, give me more warlocks. Because we know how good those are. There we go. And then these individual attacks don't scare me either, because our hate ray's leveled up, and it's just huge. As long as we don't hit our own stuff. It's like an instant flame strike. That's how I describe it. Very, very solid. Okay, so let's start moving in. We just have to start clearing this out bit by bit and avoid the civilians, because what I'm going to do is use raiders to ensnare them and bring them back to the base, where we can then suck them up. Now, does it keep so we've gotten to, it does keep track of the sacrifices. I don't need to do this, but you know your boy's gonna.
You failed to amuse me.
So we can bust through this too. Hate ray it. Zap. And then let's come and smear one of these guys to heal our Infernal. Wasn't really that much. Don't attack those people. What are you doing? Invitation. That's what I want. Scroll of the Beast. Whatever. What do we get? Fellstalker? That's pretty cool. Chaos damage is chaos damage. I'm not going to complain about that. Alright, and I wonder if maybe breaking the city buildings, actually, there are people inside that we could then sacrifice. I'm going to guess that's the case. Did I leave an Infernal in my base, or did it? I think it just despawned. Okay, so what we need to bring these guys down here so that we can build ritual sites by these people, and it'll make things a lot faster. Interesting concept. That is for certain. Okay, so this area was never fully cleaned up. Let's do it now. These guys have medium armor, so they do take decent damage from these cannon towers, unfortunately. Here and here. And I'm going to back you up, because again, I don't want you accidentally killing the people. Except for Grubbex, so I'm gonna run deeper in order to grab these resources, which I don't really need. I don't know if I did this in the intended way or what. Is certainly, it's different.
What trickery is this? We're under attack.
Okay. Invitation, and then turn this on.
Yes,
I really like the concept of invitation with, like, it changes based on the number of guys channeling it. I think that's cool. I want to keep this guy alive. I'd love to be able to have seen, you know, more troll priests as an option, but no, let's stay in no upkeep. Okay, so where are my raiders? Let's get them down here. We're going to start stealing these people. And then we got a whole nother section where we can take people as well.
What trickery is this?
And again, I wish that they were just neutral so that we didn't automatically try to kill them. That's a problem.
Say the word.
And they have to wait. You have to wait for this to be up. Now they're hostile, and I think they follow us, actually.
Need something.
Let's try this.
No problem.
Okay, so I think what we can do is just walk them right down to this, and then we got to start dark ritualing them. It's instant. Okay, good. Okay, that's not too bad at all. What happens if I break the buildings?
Say the word.
Oh, okay. There's sometimes militia in here, but that's actually going to make this go very quick. Ensnare, ensnare, ensnare. And then we just... Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. Or too time-consuming. We'll see.
No problem.
Militia. It's all about these raiders at this point. Again, interesting concept. I wish the civilians were just neutral to begin with. Because obviously, yeah, it's going to take some time. But I am intrigued. It's cool. It's an very interesting... I mean, I've said this a couple times, but it's a very interesting concept. I'd like to see how it's utilized more. It still allows me to cast it even though we're at full mana, right? Okay, good. So we're going to have to do this how many times? We're only at 18. Like, I could do this off camera, right? The fun is going to be killing the enemies. It's a pretty large range as well. Rather than destroying the huts, why don't we instead come down here and move down in this direction? Let's destroy this. We can move down and just build another ritual site. We got a bunch of civilians already here.
What did your feelings request? You failed to...
So let's work with the civilians that are already here. That'll make things more enjoyable, I think. More hate ray. And then we can heal up our... Trying to get a smear out here. Right here, I guess? We need these raiders to survive, though. Very important. And then this needs to be done. Might as well start the ensnares now. And then back away. Stay on hold position. I guess I could just make more... a group of 6 is probably good enough. Gotta wait for this to finish building. Because, yeah, I don't want these civilians to be killed. I need to consume them. All right. And Snare at least has a pretty short cooldown. There was a huge group a little bit further back at the beginning of civilians. So that'll do it for me. We just keep bringing this guy up to build more and more stuff. Okay, ensnare this guy. Yeah, it's a pretty long range, because the whole idea, it seemed like you would have to round up civilians and then escort them to you, but, like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to... I would much rather just build the ritual sites near them. Yeah, outside of range as expected. Yeah, get him! Nice work, dude. Yeah, and the villagers seem to follow you, which is nice. So that, I guess that has some, like, nice built-in functionality there. Yeah, heal up the civilians so that I can consume them with a ritual pillar. How about that? All right, so you're all hotkeyed.
What you want? What did your feeble...
Okay, we're gonna move up to this area because I think this is where there was the giant group, the giant cluster. We're gonna build another ritual thing right by it. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so we want a ritual pillar right here. And then the raiders, we're going to start ensnaring now. Okay, and then stay back, and then all of you, after you do this, I'm going to back you up, because I don't want you killing the people. Okay, very nice. Now you all back up. We're going to keep ensnaring everybody. The ensnaring is just sort of like an extra, you know, gotta do it, unfortunately. But interesting concept. We'll see what it means by our forces are gonna be leveled up in some fashion. Hey, stop that. Alright, so this will heal us, and then we just Dark Ritual everything. Give me one of these. I'm just trying to Dark Ritual any civilians that might be mine at this moment. And let's keep ensnaring. Alright, I'd really prefer not to lose the Raiders. Thank you. That was a good heal, buddy. Stop! They keep trying to... Okay, that's actually a big deal. Oh, wow, it's done. I didn't think that would be done already. So, we got something, perhaps? Scourge Bone Chimes. Oh, okay, so Vampiric Aura is actually quite good. Alright, well, I'm not going to complain about that. What we're going to need are just more units to help me break into the enemy base. Really interesting, again, very interesting concept with the, with this stuff. You know, the stuff. Alright, let's get maxed out, and then we can go and attack and finish this. I think it's in the upper left, based on what I can see. And I need burrows for it. So I do have a good amount of casters. We know that the key of these casters, these raiders are kind of wasteful, so we gotta break through this stuff again, I think. I don't care if I kill these people at this point. I'm pretty happy with all my items. Ring of Protection +4 might be a better choice. There's a bunch all over the rest of this map, but I think it's going to be probably more like civilians and stuff, so I think we should just go for it. Just rally everything to Grubix that we've got that's being built. I just keep queuing up more warlocks, because we know that's the solid. That's going to do it for us. Oh! Is it because he's level 10? Oh, it's because we completed the quest. Called on multiple Infernals. I just do it now. I was going to wait till we attack the enemy base, but let's go. Hell yeah. Short cooldown, too. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Now we're just extremely strong, and we don't need any help. We're our own strong, powerful pit lords, and we don't need no man. Let's go. Or I guess in this case, Orc Clan. This poor guy, he's like, oh, I'm leveling up, I'm gonna get him. Level 4, Sir Ross. Get out of here. Okay, that's gonna be all the resistance that's left in this base. I would like to just queue up Demolishers, more Warlocks. We'll get some Magic Stalkers, too. We don't need that much extra Chaos damage, and then our Chaos Warlocks with the Searing Arrows do a ton of damage to buildings. Okay, we found the enemy base. Now it's just going to be about getting reinforcements up here fast enough. Oh, get out of here. Will this thing keep us alive? How does this work? Oh, it probably already used it all, I suppose. Okay, that's fine. So I guess let's spam out some towers before this group gets to us. I'm pretty sure Grubix alone, along with the Infernals, can handle this. So turn on Searing Arrows, get some invitations going. You guys attack the towers because they have heavy armor. Nice. Doomguard is very nice. Reign of Chaos almost up again. The static defense spam is certainly real. Yeah, I'll move up with those, that's fine. Okay, move in, target this. I'm just going to use these guys to kill the guard towers with the heavy armor. Yes! The cooldown on that is just nowhere near balanced with how long the actual Infernals last. It's super solid. Farms have fortified armor. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You want to chase me? That's fine. So we got Demolishers making their way up. Now they're turning around. That's fine. So we'll get in there. Again, with the chaos damage, based on the last mission, we had to destroy everything, so I guess let's do it. Invitation, sure. Doomguard doing chaos damage as well. I think my favorite thing from this campaign, besides the custom hero with interesting abilities, is are these Bloody Maw warlocks. I really like these 3 different abilities. They're all pretty cool. So I've had a good time with this. Again, it's a shame that it's only 2 missions and we're done with it now. So let's clean this up. It'll probably just take a couple minutes, and then we can watch the credits and we'll move on from there. And by move on, I mean to a new campaign. I don't know what I'm going to play next. I haven't even thought about it. But I just wanted to knock this one out. It seemed short, and I'm leaving for holiday travel soon, so it seemed like a good opportunity. But there's always plenty of stuff for Warcraft 3. Yes, yes, despair, for I have come to enslave you. Okay. This is definitely a storyline that could be elaborated on. I'd like to see more of. Man, the rewards for that optional objective is extremely strong. Hurry with the ritual, wretch. Ritual wretch. I can't read. Hilarious. It's almost complete, Master. Finally. Master, we're waiting for you to join the ritual. There's something going on the other side. I see battle. Piles of bodies. Metal shattering. I must... Brah. Oh, okay. And he's just gone. I must return to save my people, he says. And just yeets himself to another dimension. The Orc clan never met their master again. Whatever distant world he went off to, it surely was engulfed in the most bloody, hateful, and savage conflict until the end. The music here at the end's a little off for the tone that we had throughout the last 2 missions, but I think there was a lot to like here. Let's just go ahead and we'll hit the behind the scenes, and I'll talk over it while it plays out, and you can check this out. But yeah, I mean, it says music here. I quite liked the music. Besides, that end there was a little odd, but regardless, there was custom music on the menu, and it was balanced well because you have to overwrite the existing music. You can't turn it off on the menu, but I really like the menu music, and I like the music over missions 1 and 2, so I think that was cool. Just the entire concept here of, these orcs that are desperate, still practicing fell magic. They just summon this pit lord out of desperation, who just immediately enslaves them, gives them new powers. I mean, those warlocks were arguably too good, but it's a campaign, so sometimes you've just got stuff that's what's happening here. Is there anything special going on here? No. Okay, well, I'm just going to quit out of this rather than actually kill these things. Monument of Domination. Again, I like the concept of these monuments, and I also really like the warlocks. I think those are really solid. The magic stalkers are interesting as well. Mana leech was a debuff. It's not really clear that's how it would work. I thought it would be like a mana drain, but not quite. But yeah, again, it was only 2 missions, so there's not much more to say. Let me know what you thought. I was very happy with this campaign. I'd like to see more missions, but it seemed like it was meant to be 2 campaigns. You can get your hero to level 10, and then he just disappears through a portal. So it just seemed like it was meant to be more of like a very short contained scenario as opposed to a campaign. But this was cool. Very interesting. Obviously, the download link is in the description as usual. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.